don't get nothing we cover them. The first level of the Guna classroom open a field. People in Timat line. You know, they say, oh, then come, then fets na, they heap this, all those small things that happen at a certain place. But I talk about 11,000 stations across this country. It was generally peaceful. Even the reporters, the observers, the report with them pool, they say the elections were peaceful, the elections were smooth, but the only problem we then get now with the tabulation of the figures. We then be tabulate, they not be dated, they not see them. And one of the things I want to let people understand here, this is not fact. Elections, we get what we call Elections Act. We get laws and rules and regulations where they bind with elections within our constitution. No sign of the constitution we say the people that where they input them figures then they if you can't team up over them, wouldn't they input them? And not ever happen in this country. You imagine like if they put input, then somebody can team up over you, they watch waiting, you the input. When I say elections, after we they done for vote, then they count every station where they see, then get what them call parties and they send what them call them pool agents then they. APC they send representative day, SLPP they send representative day, NGC they send representative day, PDP they send representative. Every political party they send representative. When they don't vote here and when they don't done, when they don't say this at 5 o'clock, then they counter day. Then they counter, then give all the representatives and they get what them call, they get the forms they want in the field. You accept, say what they don't count 9 or 2, you sign out before everybody. Then at that report day, that paper that you take, you can't go to a political party office. Say today as I speak to now, I'm going to then stations them. Then paste the results in the wall because now that's the law saying in this country. Therefore, paste the results in the wall. So if like you don't come, let me say you vote in this school, what then so KDC. Nakisi. All the one that we vote in KDC before then after 5 o'clock, then they count all the results of the one that we vote in KDC, then paste them at the KDC wall. Today if you go there a day around there. Then did that all over this country. Now we get one organization what they call New Pool Report say, now listen, say the results we then collect, they don't collect all the 11,000 more stations them. They don't collect all, the own results what they pull and get software what they use, the own results what they pull, the own projections. They not say Samura, Kamara, we know. Even them projections with them pull, when new pull, President will be the lead there. The SLPP be the lead. The new report with them pull. The only thing with them talk, say, we for don't go run off. They not say APC the lead, but the only report when them get. Where Masala Samba Poo, when the APC they jump, say, where if then an organized political party, they're forgetting your data. Now that SLPP did. SLPP gets the information hub. SLPP gets the young people that we stone. We all them pulling staffs and where SLPP send them pulling agents and where party agents and where SLPP send for representing them all the stations them across the country. Then they send report. And that way easy. You know, people take transport sector, WhatsApp day, they send her. Give them phone number and they send her. SEPA, KDC primary school, now this SLPP get, now this APC get. Kankele secondary school, now this thing get. Brookfields community, now this thing get. They send all that, now that's the political parties, the most structure, and get a new machinery way sit down, where they collect all them figures and they 9 and they come out with say projections. APC never had that. They never had that. So if you go back, you look at Marcella Sanda in your report with a poll, in your projections with a poll, you know, talk say APC is leading. You know, say Samora Kamara for don't win the elections. So they say the elections for go what? Runoff. Now APC don't baranta. But come think of it, my people, think of it this way. If really APC will get tangible evidence, think about it here, then get really evidence for sure say this elections here the winner. These elections be in them favor. Then get proof. You know if you say APC for don't go court. For don't go court. What's the evidence? Now, when I see what's going to happen on court, the High Court or Supreme Court, everything what they do now, then they put on a TV now. People they see them. Even Dr. Samura this in case, people they see them. It serves also as what? A civic education for people. So not only first tell them away, lawyer and go on and pass judgment, the high level case them pass judgment, and they make them transparent. You step when not study law, you they learn from them. You don't know if this case now true, what the person they talk, what the defendants they talk, you don't know. But APC refused for go courts because they don't get any evidence. And one of the things I want to let people understand here, my people, elections are always contested. The person where they lose, them always they grumble. APC gets all kinds of them go say the courts na kangaroo courts, the courts they are against them, the courts, but how not go sit down? Everybody they are against you now. All institutions, the more one can lead on a feels that they are against you. ECSL they are against you now, the police they are against you now, the soldier they are against you now. That means the people them, not the people of Sierra Leone, they are against you now. If one say the courts, the judiciary they are against you, that the people, the entire people of Sierra Leone they are against you. That's what you're implying. Because if you really get evidence, the evidence so overwhelming, so you get substantial evidence, my brother, you know we're going to cut the twister. Facts does not cease to exist because they are denied. We're there in a modern world now. If we are really, you know what you don't see? Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen? Now, only courts will decide. Now, only courts will decide. Kenya, the elections, we don't know, agree. We Raila Odinga no agree. It take Ruto to court. There's still the court. The Great America, some they talk, even these elections we just passed, it is still contested. Donald Trump still go court. Here, Joe Biden, there's still the court. So elections, the court proceeding are the only people that win at the masters, are the people that will get the right for judge. So if you really get the case, go present them, let people see. If people then get for rogue, now let people see, say they don't rogue APC. If people then get for, if una feel say people, the courts they against una go expose the court. Because I believe say APC get lawyers then. Una go defend them. But you cannot sit down and say you win elections when you not get any proof for sure say you win elections. When you take a look at them demographically all over the country, your stronghold self you lost seats there. How you go win elections where side and when you blank win seats then you know winner. Then you say you win elections. How you will win elections when you don't get seats na Kenema? You don't get seats na Kailam. You don't get seats na Pujem. You don't get seats na Bo. You don't win Moyamba. You don't win Bond. These are 6 electoral districts within this country. You lost all. Then even your strongholds them, Falaba, Kono, you not able to win them, you not able to redeem them. So you tell me how you win elections. So the reason why I talk to people and I try to educate people, I want to let people understand here, say, one, even the new reports where APC they go and jump Masala Samba pool, and not talk say Samora Kamara won the elections. In report where President Bio was still leading, in only deviation we in get, they say, them for don't go run off. President Bio no get the 55% we forget. That is the bone of contention. And not all police stations them account to now projections again. Yeah? Then the international community then say they're not satisfied with tabulation. I want people understand, say, Sierra Leone, it's a sovereign country. Yeah? There is no way any Sierra Leoneans come here. I want to understand, say, when elections can happen in America, Salon self can send representative, ECOWAS can send representative, African Union can send representative, Commonwealth can send representative. There is no way when they do tabulations, all the observers they are already come to Africa, where they go team up, who side with man in the conflict team up. We are a sovereign country. These are the facts where APC not they tell now. So all what APC they do is then they lie to their supporters, then go to the supporters, which is sickening, which is sad, which is un-Sierra. And because a lot of we Sierra Leoneans, they no one to go out for information. Not like for take from this one side, take from this other side and see what makes sense to you. We decide to follow the fake information with they out there, especially in the social media. But my brother, elections all over the world is contested. Now very few countries then within the winning election, the person say, okay, I agree. Thank you for Tawa, thank you for Shake Tape. America say America, then still the court. Donald Trump say win. Joe Biden say no win. Trump here Hillary say win. Donald Trump say Hillary no win, I win. So elections are always like that. But one of the things I want the people understand here is nothing is going to change. Nothing. Nothing will ever change. APC they lie to people, they say they get for conduct elections in 6 months. They don't pull hand at this country. International community, they know they come here again. They don't close the Guinea border. These are all lies. Where APC they go with. Now the same lies they are make them not prepare for elections. Because they were bent in invectives, they be bent in mamikos, they be bent in lying to their people, they be bent in everything. From the day of the census, they say that kangaroo census, nothing not going to happen. They not going to take our international community, not going for this. Why the SLPP be telling people they say, "Oh, come on, let them go register, let them go count now." But me and you see them. When APC are back by them, pull audios, videos, the prices was there, telling them so now go register. That registration, that census registration part, but the information that they would use. But also from the very start, everything was against them. So now what they do, then they try to tell the people they will now come on here, will now go protest. Me fumble. You were the overseas, you go for work. You go for pay your bills. You get beginning for take care of. No lose our by APC talk. Nothing not get for change naya. Then international community they will not tell us so. At the end of the day, what get for happen, the recommendations they will come with. Say, well, next time we will make sure say we will do this, we will feed into this, the next time so for tabulate, but then they get for end up. Nothing is going to change. President Bio is the legitimately elected president of this country. We'll see where they don't fly, go roam. You see the engagements and where do they? You see how the United Nations Secretary General congratulated him for his re-elections and tell him, say, United Nations ready for support and then stand in solidarity with her. For United Nations, for them it's about two things. It's about peace and security. As long as the elections is peaceful, then deeper. United, go and read the mission charter. That's there. For UN is peace, security. As long as the election is peaceful, even the report to the international community, then the EU report this and that is peaceful. EU still there. They still get the office system. Then still they go work every morning. They still they support the programs, they want them for support. Then the APC they tell you say come on and go protest. Now go Brussels. Sometimes sit down, you and a mature person, then you take a look at the people themselves when they lead this protest. Do they know the issues? Are they informed? Take a look at it. Nothing will get for change. President Bio in foreign policy is top tier, is top class. Top class. That another hide and tell you safe. In foreign relations is top class. Officer always in the protest at home, people that go team up. Hold flag, hold and don't make noise, hold and for democracy. My brothers and sisters, they will just come here and tell you, say, well, I want to give the letter. That letter, this is not take, they know they get you side each. President Bio sits at the Security Council. Sierra Leone now sits at the highest body Security Council. Who said President Bio they talk? Samuel know they reach there. Who said President Bio they talk? Nobody in the APC know they reach there. Because he's the president, he's the fountain of honor, he's the leader, he's the commander-in-chief of this country, elected. So make us they talk to the people, they don't know waste your time. Not waste time. Let them not waste your time. APC they lie. Right now, as I tell you so, he did Tanzania today. Today, he talk about Tanzania. You not just go as observer. He's going to talk. He's one of the keynote speakers at Tanzania. Where they go talk about human capital development. Where all leaders in Africa and most leaders in across the world then get for the day. You see where he go room, he talk. Not all leaders they go side and talk. APC will tell you, say, oh, na blind, that money, oh, where the letter, oh, APC PIBAS social club. You think governance is something you play with? You think governance is patapata something? President they just come out, go inside plane, you rush, go outside and not call her. What do people take? We don't come so low sometimes. The way we look at things, the way we understand things, the way we perceive things. Even certain people, then where you feel say, somebody say no sound. Now, if they get me at the talk, somebody say no sound. Can you hear me? If not hearing me, just make a thumbs up, please. Someone just types no sound. You get me? All right, good. Maybe a person in 19. If you say president, you also come out, go inside jet. Take people then go to a country where nobody know. Do you know the regulations? Do you know the processes for like a president travel with a delegation to other country? So I just want to let people understand these facts. Say, Lord, we not the middle tabaku lie. Lord, we use search engines them. Lord, we use Google. If you type no more Google President Bio in Rome, a lot of things will come down when you go read about waiting President Bio go to Rome. But these people who come to social media, they lie. They misinform you. They tell you all kind of things. You show me one thing where APC don't ever talk on at all. When President Bio win elections 2018, now the same President Bio they say no international. This APC, they say no international, but no country no one to deal with President Bio. They say no country. You know they travel, they don't ban them, this, that. They left Sudan President Bio boss for in America. Oh, hey, now America no more New York, it gets embargo. You know they move come on na New York na other country, now boss na California. Hey, na California no more na boss here back. Other side back na New Jersey. So this tells you, say, this political party, not they tell their supporters them too. They put their supporters on the arm's way. Even here, most of the die. I know one for see nobody not the way for die because of a political party, because of a protest. I hate to see people dying. Just because some of them people that where they die, they're not even get no substance, they're not even get party card. Some of them leaders they have no sabi there. They don't get no benefits in this political party, but the leaders then they mislead the people. Then they say when I come on a street we don't win. Then begin call Samurai His Excellency. These people who are gullible supporters, these people who don't know their civic responsibilities, these people who don't know their rights, they go believe because when they look at these leaders and say, now these are the leaders, then they come out. Police, soldier, and police then come. At the end of the day, they are going to hurt them. Because there's a need for protect law and order. The need for protect properties. If you become very rowdy, you become very protective, then certainly for defending themselves. And in that, bucketing happen. So this is why people need to understand, say, APC is not true to their people. They are not true to them. Then they lie too much to them. Too much lies. The things they want me to hear, sometimes it's absurd. The things they want me to hear, sometimes it's unrealistic. You know, imagine, say, people who were educated will even talk that. How the Guinea, they can't take over Salon now because President Bio, the military. How you even want to compare a democratically elected government and a military government? Does that even make sense? How you want to compare those two? How military government can take over democratically elected government? That even makes sense? It sounds real now you hate. Oh, Guinea don't lock them border. What's Guinea will lock border? Oh, President, you're not there for travel. No, nobody no one forget anything with her. He's in Tanzania now. He was in Rome yesterday. This president wants for changing narratives in this country when I get time. I work with him very closely. I know him. I know his heart. I know his plans for this country. Let them left for the full way. Look at the things that will happen in Sierra Leone. Look what picking they eat in school. Madame and I, they go sit down. Then use Salon as a model. This Goa President Biogo, the German government, when at the head of European Union, this EU all over the talk so. German government, when at the head of EU, 22 million, 9 Sierra Leone and Laos, through World Food Program for the next 5 years, for promote, support, school feeding programs in school. Government will not want. Government will honor no plan according to APC. 2 countries in the whole world, Asia and Africa, Sierra Leone and Guinea. Not alone grant, bumping, Kokopele, take up. Good one. Feed picking because what will they see? Great. Salon. Now the country this way, God picking and they done school now inside these 5 years. Listen to me, go read them UNESCO report. These are organizations that they give money, you know they bribe them. When people then they say, oh, how much you want to bribe, all this and that. You know they bribe the organization. They are the ones who give you funds. So how will you bribe them? UNESCO report. Say, girl child completion in school. Highest in West Africa, Sierra Leone. Yes, people that will criticize I call it free quality education. Some people they even say, when they pull reports, there's a new report called Times Education Report, one magazine pull a report where they say Frobe College, they are among now the universities that want to do well in Africa. I think 23 or something, and get the metrics what they used for assert that. You still give people the way they criticize. Hey, you think we all go to school in America? You think the American school system is perfect? It's 100% perfect? You think the American democracy is 100% perfect? You know how many filibusters they don't get in the Senate? You think everything is perfect? But my brothers and sisters, we are on the right path. Now small, we keep improving on it. When it starts the how you call them, the affordable health care in America, it's not ever perfect. The first day when they open, I crash. Then get still people then they will get pre-existing conditions. Then when they not ever allow for letting day. We don't benefit from the Obamacare. The Republicans have done try for repeal and over 90 times. But it's a good start. It's a good start. Now we get more picking them with a seat selective entrance. We get more girl picking when they go school at when they sell cold water, when they sell ice, when they sell, they know they go school. Now we get more. That's something. Forget about, we not get smart boards in it, we not get internet in a classroom it, we not get what's in the quality, look this school building where no! These are all compounded challenges that we will take. The beginning, they don't sit exam, when they don't pass, the college you not even get, because they pass so much that the college will accommodate them. So these are the challenges. Even with the free quality education, these are the challenges the way they can. We have to get more classrooms for the beginning. We have to build more universities them so it will accommodate beginning and all will go for a big college in Chukri. That is why President Bill said it a build University of Science and Technology. Now Usai, now put local. Where we call it Ahmed Jan Kabayo. It don't go launch out. That is why the NEPA build university now. So you know that for common upline, you can't fit out for can go for Bay College. You know that for common Bombali, Makeni, Matutuka, Bond, Kamakue, for can go free town. Now you go to them towns then day. You then find out some don't claim picking and they go school. Yes, they will get beer fruit. Yes, they will go and sit on the chair, they not good day. But the thing is, the idea, the concept, the ideology, everybody don't see you for go school. And I could start that. After that, we will begin improving on what's in training teachers, but all that, even posted. With teachers and self when they teach them picking and they we are not trained, because they're not trained and qualified. So all that in a burden, when you want quality education, you have to train the teachers and right. All that it comes with resources, it comes with funds, it comes with money. Now maybe they find out say you get what we call you teachers them, untrained and qualified teachers them, where we buckle na their schools then. Not to say when you get degree, that means you're a teacher. Teacher na a whole profession on your own. Because you get for learn what's in called classroom methodology, you get for learn behaviors. It's a whole training way to go do. So you get all this degree, but that don't make you a teacher. So all that you get, they would not increase the salary to 45%. We talk about over 30 to 40,000 teachers. Now they tell you so much across this country. Look today, the new report will come out. Beginning of the city back today. If I check the statistics, I think I did something on that today. I did some. Let me just check it. I think I forget them. Beginning with seat Beckett today. I think about, I don't know, I lost. I think about, I post them for them on the wall. I think about 13,000 of them, most of them are picking them across this country. This is progress. The only way what Sierra Leone they change, not the mindset. The only way what this country they change, not to anything, na mindset. And that mindset that they come into what we call education. And when they talk about education, I want people to understand, say, President Biono means, say, when he talk about education, they talk about everybody for go get degree, everybody for turn doctor, everybody for turn get masters, everybody for get, no. Basic education where people go get skills. The good thing about education, it will reform you. The good thing about education, it make, it's not just the instructional learning. It's not just that classroom learning. Education, they teach you, they make you know how to dress. They make education, they make you know how to behave in a public. Education, they make how you for treat your company, human being. So some basic things in the way you learn at school, just by going in the school setting, just by interacting with people, education will reform you. It expose you. With basic education, instructional learning, nobody not going to tell you say not to wait or tinaya. Nobody not going to tell you say this is government property, not poela. But Sierra Leone, do you know 3 out of 5 before this 5 years, 3 out of 5 people cannot read and write. Not to not go to school, cannot read and write. The illiteracy level rate in this country is so high, my brothers and sisters. So if we have to start any development, if we have to start any progress, it starts from there. Let nobody not tell you that it starts from there. You know, we can't build hospitals, you know, get trained personnel and really work there. I will give you an instance. African minerals come to this country. When they come to this country, apart from the UK where APC do, waiting will happen. Then they go put people in Liberia, Ghana, Malawi, Zimbabwe, for can drive the hydraulic machine, then forklifts, then basic thing them. With brothers and I know we for one. You know how much labor costs than they on you where they can invest. If investors they get for kind of this country, they get for also look at the labor, they get for look at the skill sets, they get for look at you go tell them say, you go tell investors say, all right, when they give you a land, you get a good relationship with that investor. They say, we not even pay tax, we can't open this. You know, we expect Apple for can open store na Salonia. Then when they can, they not even get people in a salon where able to do basic coding. Or not complicate for people. Let's say Ben's garage. Then come salon. They want for come salon first. They say they want to open Ben's garage and let's Africa ya salon at the hub for can begin make motokade. Ben's motokade. What then can they need engineers them? They need people that make now assemble they assemble for fix the belts, for people that for paints, for people that for this, for people that for that. If we not get another they can because like a huge labor cost standing for even train people them first, it is slow them. You will give them everything, but if they look at the labor cost, they look at the skill sets. That is why companies are going to China. Because China themselves get same problems like how we get to this country years back. What's going to happen? They invest in education. They invest, say Chinese, and they send them picking and going overseas. Me and you will go schools now overseas. You will believe, say, when you go to classroom, a lot of people you find in classrooms are Asians. Then kind of they learn English, they learn skills, then they go back to China to go develop their country. So you find out so all the companies that went to America, then they go China. Because if you employ somebody in America, you get for get life insurance, you get for get medical insurance, you get for pay something $15 an hour, we make it tawasile yes in salary, you get for get medical insurance, you get for get pay for holiday wage, you get for pay and this. But that same person there in the China will learn that same thing that somebody learn in America. You know they pay them $15. Sometimes you go pay, I say pay me $5 for her. And they do the work perfect. So that is why you see all the companies they go there, because they look at the labor, the labor they did, the skill sets they did, the labor personnel they did, the skilled professionals they did it. But Sierra Leone will not get that too. Nobody know the way they go open. Even people the way they can open restaurants, them now we come overseas, they come and open restaurants. The basic people the way they sell at the restaurants, and my brothers and sisters. You find out say they don't get the training. They don't get the required training. So you find out say them relationship, them how you call them services to customers are very poor because they don't go through the training. They are not receptionists. They are not trained waiters. So say they train them, because some people they are not trainable. They are not. So my people, why are they giving all this? Just an instance. Let me give you an instance what happened. Where they be ready for build stadiums in Qatar for this World Cup. Remember one time they can't take people then na salon for them can go. Basic people then, like electricians, masoners, people that want to do block lane, that's skills thing, entry, basic thing then. And can't salon for can't take. When I remember one thing where the Ministry of Labour pulled a press release, it over social media, people then say, well, the government's not able to get work for people that they send people that now for go work as slave now overseas. It was all over social media. APC went to that, they ran with it. But people don't understand, say, you get a labor exchange, the international labor exchange, and it can happen. The people that came here for people, guess what? They're not able to get, they came here for about 2,600 workers. They're not even able to get up to 50 workers, the more they advertise, we're willing for go. Because people that do not get the required certificates, the required skill sets when they look for. A lot of people the way are planning, they can say, hey, but now we build Mr. Bremen House, hey, but now we build Mr. Kamara House. I mean, I'm missing ask now, I don't go 15 years, I learn on the job, but I don't get any certificate, I don't get any instructional certificate for sure. Say, go through a program, go through a system. Then people, they want to come, that's the fear liability. They know they can't take anybody now, like you build Mr. Kuruma and Host now, wire and all that. That's why you find out in this country a lot of houses and stuff in the bill. They are not, it's not properly wired, the plumbing poor, because these people not go through the learning instantly. They learn on the way. Nobody know they can't take you because you say you learn it because it's you. No. You have to get the training, you have to get the certificate, you have to go through a system, you have to go through Bokutin everything. So that when I cannot take, what's that then go? Then go India. They go Philippines. They go to the Asian countries and then they go pull a lot of people and wait till we come. But that time will be the Qatar, we get that scandal of say them, they treat workers them badly and all that. So any government we want to develop, it starts with education. It starts with education. You know, they move any country. If you want to be digital, you want that salon be digital, you want for the send money through apps, you want for make things fast, internet speed. But the man, all that has to do comes with education. It's education. It just sounds like how America they overseas they. You were the commander and not sabi read and write. If you put for it in other countries and they, you know they able catch up. You know they able catch up at all. You go, you know sabi read and write. How you even drive first? You go to some stores then, you go to some hospital now, computer, you know, nobody will get that for you. No person, now you go sit down and they say, put your demographics, fill the paper, then give you iPad, put all the details. If you not sabi pass, you get forget picking, you get somebody. So the world is changing. And if the world is changing, we have to adapt to that change. The only thing we will make we adapt to that change is education. And that is the foresight of President Bill. That's what this president wants for this country. For APC, they don't even care about education, because at the end of the day, guess what is happening? They want people for left uneducated and then we will misinform them. That's all. All the time they're talking about straight facts. You have somebody common sense, you know, some straight facts how they do. Now the only thing what they're bent on is keep misinforming people. Now this is a digital world. Go on the internet, click, search for yourself if you can, search for yourself. Not allow let people they fool you. Get divergent information from both sides. If information come on here, take a look at them. If it come on here, take a look at them. Use your own common sense and see which one realistically makes sense before you form an opinion, before you share that information. So I just want to tell my brothers and sisters, and you out there, let them left for the lie by you, nothing over for change. President Berewa is the elected president of this country. He is going to serve his 5 terms. He gets support from a lot of international communities, a lot of embassies, a lot of countries don't congratulate him. Send personal letter to him. He is going to come for the UNGA in America. In Tanzania right now, he get to talk to world leaders in Tanzania about human capital development. If you don't trust you, people will not allow you to stand in that podium and talk. No amount of money, not the way you go bribe other countries. What is Salunge who go bribe other countries and for the president will talk? So do ya. May I talk to people then if you get an APC person, you get person out there with, please talk to them. No, we can't make this country. No, we can't fix Salon. You for Tawa say, they come parliament, the people that we elect you for can represent them, you only represent them because if you say the election is faulty, because the election is not going to be favor, if you say you win election. The constitution gets provisions, say, after when they announce results, 7 days, if you don't agree with that result, they go to court. So why they not go to court? Why you not go to court with your evidence? Let all man see say they wrong you. Now we all go learn from the processes. Lord, go here read the thing that will not be known. Lord, go here hear the things and where would the fly news them. Lord, go here. Why? You can't sit down and say they rogue you, then you say you don't get evidence. Anybody can say they beat me. Anybody can say I win. Anybody can say I don't win. Even Donald Trump, what Americans they know say he lost elections, they get some evidence so he go to the court. So if you know say really, you win these elections, you get the figures then, come show these figures. That protest they are all here for do nothing. Now they waste people time. It's not going to take us anywhere as a country. It's not going to move us anywhere as a country. It's a waste of time. Nothing is going to happen in this country. There is not going to be another elections. Who said they happen? The only people that will get the mandates for say let there be other elections, now the courts of law in this country. The highest court of law in this country, now you for say where this election are too. The only people that never get the mandate to, not to Whitman, not to international community. Now you get people the way, even because they don't political party, the whole international community pull and pass alone, international, but you forget to say sister and brother in there. You forget to say if international community pull and pass alone, you say where they are that they affect you. You forget to say some benefits and the way they get right from where they are as a Sierra Leonean. If you seek refuge there, if you don't seek asylum as yonder, you forget to say if embargo they Samuel, if you say that they left you because you don't oversee, if you say that they affect you. So sometimes people they talk. It's sometimes just ridiculous. Nothing is going to change. The APC need to go to the drawing board now and sit down and look at why we lost elections. What can we do better? How can we prepare? How can we solidify funds for 2028? But still, the NEPA, now we win, 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 now we win. It's not going to take you anywhere. It's not. It's not. You see the president in the cabinet where you don't appoint young, innovative, vibrant people, young men and women. So this president is a president where they live by what they talk. People of all backgrounds, people where represent every corner of this country, every tribe in this country, all the districts in this country. Very inclusive government and young, dynamic and innovative government ever in the history of this country. Tindimandide, Blokomandide, Fulamandide, Mendemandide, Krakomandide, everybody. Now this president choose. So, you think these people are going to sit down? You really think so? Inside Sardinia, things are going normal. I'm beginning to sit Bekeso. Hospitals are open. People are still getting salaries. Everything is normal in this country. All this drama overseas. Now overseas, all this thing all that they doing, this protest. If really these people care, if these people are serious political party, when I say protest in America, somewhere come on, if I able buy tickets to go that protest day, come back. If I did it, I can lead. If there's a protest in Brussels, if I did it, I can lead. But these people, you go to on the Twitters, they don't even want to protest, they don't even talk about it. They don't. I just feel disgruntled people, them waiting at them and they went at APC, how you call it, party, chairman, and waiting at them Brussels, waiting at them America, waiting at them UK. Now then they just galvanize people because they said they want letting people see them say, oh, then they do the party, then they walk, and then do this, and then just that way. When I go to map and I talk, people can say, okay, we've heard you, all right, where's the letter, all right, we'll talk to you back later. Go home and you don't lost hours that day. Wait for hook, you don't count that cool. Then nothing is going to happen. One of the protest president, you the address you with man one of the protest they address the agbagba na room. So come think about it. Why not we come and sit down and talk? Why not we come and sit down and see how we can move this country forward? It is what it is. Elections all over the world, it's contested. SLP says, what may be to we'll go to. What's it? Christian at top says, so go police. At the end of the day, we'll go court. We'll go court, stay in the interest of peace. We'll withdraw the case back. So now courts no more gets that right. Let nobody know fool you. Now courts, the Supreme Court of the land, now get the right for say elections are not free and fair. No other person. This country is a sovereign country. No other person don't get that right. President Bio is the legitimately elected. President Bio win these elections hands down. In fact, one thing I want you understand is SLP not even just want to raise a lot of concerns. Because that's also we question the NEC or any other thing. But we not be expect this result too. We be expect way past that because we campaigned. We all see how President Bio campaign across this country. He campaigned past somewhere. President Bio campaigned like the opposition. He went to all the chiefdom headquarter towns in this country. I was with him with his message of hope over fear. Message nation. Message of free quality education. Message of doing more. Message of empowering women. You see the women representatives in the parliament now? You see? Women who wear hijab, disabled, women of all walks of life. You know, ever been in this country or in the parliament zone. Look at the appointments and way they make. Bakuna women, young people. So why can't we look at the beauty beauty? Why can't we look at what is good? Why can't we look at what can move this country forward instead of we just look at our own party lens? If me not the APC, not doing good but APC. If me not the SLPP, not doing good but SLPP. You know what happened so? The APC started their campaign on a wrong path. We all know in social media now how APC supporters they cause money cause. Then they threaten the people. Who will see. How will you win elections when you want to alienate a whole tribe? The largest tribe in our country, is that even something that's smart? Our President Diogo, the one who win election, they say, he come and say Timmy Mande, all you know what for get anything for do Timmy Mande, you know what for do nothing for no people. And still go win elections without that. Does that even make sense? Does something that makes sense? It's like Joe Biden come there and say, you don't want anything for no blacks in America. How? Their message was a message of threats, message of divisiveness, message. So even if people lost hope, even if people, their expectations were not met by SLPP, but guess what happened? People came together. People try to find who side them belong. People try to find people that way look like them. People that way they talk like them. That was what APC did that was against them. Then now they all say this, that. We all saw Freetown. Yes, it's the way they talk to Freetown. You know, say Gentle was popular in Freetown. Very popular in Freetown. At the end of the day, Gentle self can raise concerns, say, well, I win Freetown. But guess what in Gentle do? What the results come out? The second question, the result to I decide to say no. They say I win, they say for the sake of peace. They say I let go. I congratulate Yvonne Akisoya. Then bam! Yvonne Barantayan that say, oh, I don't get past so. Not to this, you don't win, no. There's still a Baranta say, oh, I don't get past so. Not to this, I don't get past so I know they go walk. Can you imagine? You don't win. They still say get past so. What do you want to do that? That's greed. It's selfishness. It's ego. It's pathetic as a nation. So do you mean to talk to people the media out there? Let them left for the fool now. Let them left for the fool now. Not begin put yourself out there. Oh, protest, you flag, oh, the feds will look for democracy, will stop for democracy and this, that. No. Gentle, go back and read Gentle's statement to a poll. The same day when the results come on, Gentle poll statement, congratulate Yvonne. I said, because of Sierra Leone, I'll accept. The late Solomon Berewa did the same thing. Elections where everybody will not see the win. When they call elections, we see how Christiana Top cancel an entire Kailan, then votes them. Everybody know. He called former President Anas Bakuruma and congratulate him. From when Samura was, you know, ever call, not to these elections, even the last elections, you know, ever call President Bio for congratulating. So why APC people say, now they're not more for winning elections in this country. Why APC people say they get entitlement to salon, but they're not for rule? Why? Where did this mentality come out? So if it's not APC, nobody not for rule salon again. Sierra Leone is changing. They don't even have the numbers. They don't have the numbers. When you check the demographics, they don't even get them. The only time APC they win election is by Yuki. They don't ever get the numbers. The only time we will make APC win election if within SLPP split daily. Other party come on inside SLPP, we split SLPP like how the PMDC can. But even the numbers, the demographics, they my people. What are they telling you? Fact. Now, fact. SLPP no need for campaign at Kailau. SLPP no need for campaign at Bonds. SLPP no need for campaign at Pujong. SLPP no need for campaign at Bo. SLPP no need for campaign at Moyamba. SLPP no need for campaign at Pujong. 6 electoral districts then where these are green cities. Green cities. What are called so? The only thing that will happen in a voter are happy. When people don't know, say, okay, we'll disgruntle with the SL people, not they go vote. Or other party emerge from that same town say our council. SL people don't need vote. SL people don't kill them. They don't need for campaign, but campaign at them. Kailan, they don't need boku campaign. Bo Moyamba, Pujam, Bomb, 6 electoral blocks. So SLPP just need Kono. If they even swing Kono, then Beshina, then Putloko, then Bombali, then area, then small side of it. Freetown and come, if they get 30% safe in Freetown, they win elections. Our demographics. People can therefore understand, say, not of Freetown as alone. 7 million people. Not of Freetown all the people there Bombali, people there Potloko, people there Makeni, people there Kono, people there Moyamba, Bon, Kailan. But these are people, human beings, they are there. And in fact, where elections can, these are the people who register, and these are the people who vote, these are the people who pay taxes also. So why you feel say now entitlement? Because if you see Euphoria at Freetown, this and that. So because you look at Freetown, they're close to the north. You have to understand this. So a lot of people, when they're around the northern parts, when are APC people, a lot of them migrate from Freetown. But even as that is changing. Because a lot of people, when they come to the city now, then they build and they migrate Freetown, they expand. Now you get who are Freetown, when they big, when they expand, they go there, Waterloo, they big, they expand. So now if you look at how the numbers they come up, with time, Freetown is going to be up for grabs. Freetown is there for 50-50. Nobody will go for Senegal Freetown. So that is why you are there and they listen. Not feel seen. APC 9 get salon or SLPP 9 get salon. Sierra Leoneans 9 get salon. This country belongs to all of us. All of us. Elections done. Let's move ahead as a country. Let's move ahead as a country. That all Boku protest, what in the case you go protest, nothing not going to change me, brother and sister. Now, under cold more you did. Then they begin watching and then one day they go protests. At the end of the day, yes, nobody not going to do anything. Now you come to you right, you need for protest. Protest is part of democracy. But why do I need to protest for something where I don't say nothing not going to happen? Nothing is going to change it. It's not going to change the outcome of nothing. Sierra Leone is a sovereign country. And that sovereign country is headed by His Excellency Julius Maada Bio. We are the supreme head of this country, and the ceremonial head of this country. He is the fountain of honor. If you don't find say, Ben, can one. Nothing on the way for Sheka. They don't get any certificates. In CSL don't congratulate them. You see the outpouring messages the way they come from President Bio. All of the APC politicizers. Oh, then they bribe people then for can't congratulate the president. How can you bribe everybody? If really these people are disgruntled, if really these people not believe in the process, if you see them who puts their fists out like that, you see all university heads them can't congratulate them. Musicians them all don't can congratulate them, man. Bike riders them all don't can congratulate them. Tribal heads them all don't can congratulate them. All the women's forums in this country don't can congratulate them. So you must say, President, you don't buy all the one. Well, if you don't buy the whole country don't buy. The whole country therefore the APC pull out. If that's the narrative they want to say. Let's move on as a country. Let's move on as a people. Let people get back to work. Lord, create a space where when people that will come holiday December. People that will come invest, they need to investments in this country. Than people that just try to create fear and panic on people. We not get anything on them. All these other people they do not their interest is in the sick. Not really on their interest too. Not their interest in the sick. All what the APC wants, so let me tell you in a power sharing. All the things my DG when they make, they go, they walk and lie, and they feel like. Them parliamentarians and all, and they feel like, you know what they miss? You know what they miss? You know? I don't know how we can call the salaries and the benefits now, what they miss. People that don't elect you, then you go sit down, you gotta go do something for them, like them communities. If you say you have to go back to them and go see, let them go elect you back. No. Governments, they move on. They don't appoint cabinet ministers then. Cabinet ministers, they don't go to hearings in the parliament. Schools still open. Hospitals still on. People then still get their salaries. President Biode will move around the world for do what's in the land. So, tell me, what's now? So, do you? Nobody not begin to tell you, say, come on the streets, go protest. Nobody. They're all in the social, they're interested in the sick. But they're interested. But call them right from President, you call them cancel, go come and knock the one to cancel, steady, go come, and they steady. They are not really for the people. Some of all this thing where they do so, you know, say, at the end of the day, if you become president, this case where they pan they get immunity. Now, then they get presidential immunity. And no say when this case in head longer for commodity. You know what's in the hang in the head. So all this when they do, it's not really about you, it's about them. It's about what they're going to get. It's about what's going to benefit them. It's not really about you. They are just using you. So let's put that to our past. Let's come and build this country. It's on us. It's on us. Elections don't come, not a race, not a game. You were lost, you lost. Let's move ahead. Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us. Sierra Leone is greater than all of us. Just few people now to put this country on a siege. We need to start to call them out. You and an APC supporter, call them out. Say it's over. How you want to win elections with mamikos? When I message. How you want to win elections with intimidating people? How you want to win elections with marginalizing a whole tribe or a whole region? How do you want to win elections like that? How do you want to rule? If you don't divide people, you're not able to rule them. You're not able to rule them. You can't rule them because you don't already divide them. You don't bring so much hate, so much division, so much tribalism, so much regionalism. It's time to heal. It's time we come together as a people. It's time we come together as a country. Nothing is going to change. I've never lied to you. Nothing is going to change. Now we stem no more. When I mark what I tell us, so all the APC are when they begin to they can 1-1. We begin kind of parliament 1-1. Within themselves now, the time confusion where they say right now. Because at the end of the day, all this not favor all of them. Then they say, oh, the party. It not favor them. It not favor them. So do ya, especially the brothers and sisters, the wedding vaccine. All this megaphone and the whole gonna tweet, buy t-shirts, wear them, go to map, see democracy, mama, nothing longer for change. Nothing longer for change. Hillary Clinton demonstrates passo. We are about the 1 million man march, we are about anything, elections, results, what's the announced, I don't know. The rest is not court case. Yeah? Now court case. So now, Lord, we begin plan how we build this country, how we move this country go forward. If you do overseas, you get for bill now, let nobody not begin put threat on you. This country is the most peaceful country in West Africa. And the third most peaceful country in Africa. Then the back APC will bribe for let them talk so. But what they want not be bribed, that same bribe, they let them talk so for them. It's relatively peaceful. Relatively peaceful, this country. I'm not talking about them job phone, them thief, this. Relatively peaceful. Come invest. Come buy you land, you build your house. Not follow a political party, they wanted to go and lie to you. Nothing is going to change. I'll tell you this authoritatively. Nothing is going to change the outcome of these results. President Berewa is legitimately elected as the president of Sierra Leone. Nothing is going to change. Let nobody not lie to you. This country belongs to all of us. Let APC begin telling them, Pambu them too. Let them begin telling supporters them too. Truth matters. Then they lie to them too much. Truth matters. Now then they make fake press release. Now then they will go back, they make fake this, fake that. Why do you keep lying to your people? Why? 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 We argue them and cause confusion, and not debate issues, and not debate ideas, then will cause manicures, then will do this. How now will left sit down when I take on a whole political party? A whole political party. One of the oldest in Sierra Leone and the strongest in Sierra Leone. One of the strongest in Sierra Leone. Don't take that away from APC. When I left sit down, one great person become on a proxy mouthpiece at the Berewa. We want to support her all nine and they sit down they wait for. They want to win and buku. You get the supporters, then when APC at Berewa, then they send money to her. Then get information, they want to fake information, then go talk. The way you talk, you end down with the bad mamikos. But me and you, do you want this type of people to rule this country? Do you want people like Berewa to be your leader? For be a youth leader, for be a leader of anything? Do you want? Which repetition that they give we as Sierra Leoneans? We want good repetition of the world. We want when they call way for go sit down, we talk. People that were informed, we're solid. We will talk on the issues. How? A whole political party, 9 poll APC. APC for don't put up a tough fight. But even the one where they inside APC will get money, they don't want to spend the money. Because they know say, that's something no say, the better what they are. Let's see. Everything what they do now facade. Now for them let them say, oh, let them not cost them say, oh, we protesting, you know, because oh, this man they make like saying that, this and that. But we know. We know the one where they can't stay house, so they see there. Where they can't see the bar. Where they talk with Sabi, we know. When they go out there and they pretend like they deal to now, but then they don't. APC not be getting money for this election. They're not even able to print polo safe. They're not able. Money not be there. Because even the one they want to are that by the way they inside APC, then no one spend the money. Because they no say if they spend the money safe. APC no way for win. Election are aura. You didn't know what political party they win elections. You didn't know. But we see APC campaign, they know all sides and they're not able. They make budgets for logistics, lubricants, and fuel. When are 2 billion loans, they're not able to get that money there. So now make it they find out what APC the campaign, they say, come on to bike there. Sometimes 2-3 more to cast, some over they go here, 2-3-4 more to carry bike there. You can't win elections like that. So the only thing we get now for stoke fear in people. The only thing we men for let them look at and say, oh, the electoral commission not credible. Now we for them win these elections. But if you really have the evidences, my brother, the world don't advance. the world, they don't advance you. You know, we're gonna cut, you get so much right, then really turn that right thing, people will revolt, people will see. When APC not be grip at the PR system, when they be the tower, we not agree, not to cut all mango. Now cut all mango. We as Sierra-Leoneans and self will not be understand the PR system better. We learn from that. When the lawyers then go put out the case. When the arguments with the streamer, with the AYV, with the now television, now so it now. So if we really get case, we on a court. On a court. This projection, so we go project on a court. See now the results this. Now this we get, now this number I will get, now we win. Now this number will get na Bo, now this number will get na Kenema. We want to prove and let people see. People now go look at that. The people that waiting at the court, they still getting credibility for protect. But you know, respect the court when you say that you want for 10 minutes. Then judge they already did, and the APC judge them. Now them don't do that for years. Not all president can be being appointed. No, they did it. The APC gets vibrant, very good lawyers. Very good lawyers. Then get there. So, but because they know say they don't get an evidence, maybe they don't go cut off. So they send you to do the Kuskas, don't just tell people, they don't tell people, don't force them till let them come, no all council don't form a government of national unity. Now that's the plan. But you know the right? Because President Bio is duly elected, democratically elected. You know they work so. Nothing on the way APC don't talk on at all. The same APC now me say President Bio in foot don't broke. They don't life support. They don't put this, they begin put picture the wrong way, dinner bid. Same APC supporter than oversee. But now see the man must for me. They laugh. So why do you still want to believe these people? Why do you still think they have something to offer? Why do you even think their information they are disseminating is right? How many times somebody for free? How many times? How many times? Your own supporters, you know, they tell it to you. But the same APC will see. When tell them supporters and say they don't win election, then dance on again, then dance, people then dance. 2018 elections. At the end of the day, they call results. The people that would them pull up lines and let them go back, you know, they transfer from go back. The same APC. APC, everyone knows them. That is their politics from years back. Divide and conquer. Fear, intimidation. But now, this SLPP we don't come. They're not going to watch that too. Now, we are not going to sit down again. When I bring her, we say bring her. We know see an eye for an eye. Now, yai the no boss. Which we don't want that. Which President Pio don't want that. But APC, from go back and read them histories. You will get your papa, ask them about APC. Ask them. Years back, the Mampanta stories. Years back. APC where they make so. Now they count one party system in this country. One of them not be the who. No other political party not be there.